What's going on YouTube? I'm going to do a review on a Romanian PSL designated marksman rifle. Picked this up in a trade just last week. Got lucky. Got a 7-10 round detachable box mags. But let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Yeah, 7 mags. Got the LPS T2 scope. LPS is a shorthand for some Romanian words I don't know, but I know it roughly translates to semi-automatic rifle scope type 2, which is pretty much a simplified version of the Russian PSO TAC-1 scope. Same reticles and everything. Awesome scope for how much it costs and what it is. But either way, pretty much a beefier version of AK. I know it's built around the stamped steel receiver, similar to the RPK. Even though a lot of people call it Dragunov, not one single part can be interchanged, but the breakdown and the operation is exactly the same as a AK-47-74 and those types of rifles. But let's go ahead and check it out. A lot of AK variants don't have a bolt open mechanism, nor does a mag. I know some Yugoslavian variant mags actually. I have a bolt catch, but as soon as you release the mag, it releases it. But I know on some of the PSLs there's like a bolt catch, I guess if you will, option. And this one was an 08 build, and I got lucky. But as you can see, a 10 rounder and pretty beefy. But if you can see this little thing right here, it actually hits that fucking bolt catch and pushes it up, and I'll show you. And there you go. And as soon as you release the mag and put a new mag in, catches. But so I thought that was really convenient. But so as rifle goes, haven't shot it yet. Cleaned the fuck out of it in the mags. But it is pretty damn heavy. But concerning what it is, I'm not too bothered. It's 9.5 pounds empty with the scope, and so when you get those rounds in there, it gets pretty hefty after a while if you're walking around with it. The bipod is like a little clip-on, clip-off. Doesn't come with, it's just an accessory. But overall not too bad. Same breakdown as AK. You got your dust cover. See, bolt carrier, and then your gas tube, and then pretty much everything's the same. It is nothing fucking different. I know it has a pin-on muzzle brake. And then the scope, here we go, the scope, here, let me do this one. See what's going on. Here we go. As far as the scope goes, you get a rubber eyepiece, nice little eye relief, gives you some shade. And then you got your left and right adjustment, and then you have your elevation. And then as far as this, if looking in the sun, you can actually get some shade. Twist it, push it out, twist it again, and locks it in place, and it gives you another probably like 1.5 to 2 inches worth of shade where your scope ends, like right here, so you have all this to cover up. Another cool thing is, even with the scope on, there's still this relief right here. You can actually use the iron sights just fine, and they go out to like 1100 meters or some shit like that. And then the PSL is good. Its effective range is 1,000 meters, and then its max range is 2 miles. So it can reach out and touch someone, get some long distance dedications. But no, I got lucky. Got some East German mag pouches, 710 rounders, and then a scope cover with the scope. The wood is pretty much in dead mint condition. Receiver has standard wear and tear, and then the barrel actually looks pretty damn choice. Cleaned it out, and it's fucking awesome. Tomorrow I'll be going out and blasting the old Xbox hard drive, and like how to take out the scope. It's just like anything else, but there we go. So I see that standard rail. This little flag right here, you pull out. Yeah. Slides right off. Yep, slides right off, and then you can see how it goes on. Never mind, you don't want to see, like, you get a zoom up of my nutsack or anything, but I get a different view of it. But yeah, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but skadoosh. Like I said, LPS TAC 4 or TAC 2, sorry. Serial number, and then made in 77. Holy fuck, old as shit. But even then, even with that off, it's just like a longer version of the AK. Although the sight radius is considerable here to here, which is pretty long even for an AK. But either way, yeah, that's how you take it off, and then put them back on. It's the same thing. Just I hate when people fucking fumble around. There you go. There it is. Kind of hard to hold, but rangefinder, like curved hash marks with the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And then 1.7 is average man in meters. When you line them up, then you get your windage or leading 10 hash marks on each side. So that's that one. Let's try it again real quick. There it is. Boom.